And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Alright, picked up right where I left off last time. Sorry about that. These advanced things take quite a bit of time to set up. This hopper right here is sort of like, I turned it into like a garbage hopper. It comes down and goes right into my maceration system. So I can put items that I want to macerate in this hopper and they'll be automatically pulled in. So to do that, I first need some more hoppers. Okay, hopper, storage hopper. Okay, so the Falcor system. I want a hopper here. And one maybe here. These will feed into the, how do I want to do this? Okay, I think I do. This will go this way. And this will come up, okay, into a hopper. That's a tube. Into a hopper. So these are where my Falcors are going to go. This is where all of the material is going to go. So I want to actually I want to filter out some stuff. And I want to filter out this way. And this will be the start of the main system to filter all of the pristine parts out of. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things, 7 things that I'm going to want to filter out of this. And of course, we have a train. Of course. So I actually want some stuff to spoil so I can use. So I'm going to store 10 of the ruined stuff. And hopefully, those actually ruin inside of there. Or they spoil, I mean. Because I want those to spoil. Because coming off of here, we are going to pull off one type, and one type we're going to do something like this. So this and this. Oh. And then one more time. And why I use 2. So we want another one here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. And that should be the last. Because here's how we're going to do it. Spoiled organic remains. That's what I wanted to see. Spoiled organic remains. So let's get our hotbar ready to go here to set this up. I want you select it in your hotbar. Okay. Press E to set output. Okay. So now it's set to all the spoiled organic remains are going to go into here. I want to set output like that, only hit T and everything except spoiled organic remains. So that way, spoiled organic remains always go in there, everything else will come in here. Now that... Now that I think about it, that won't work because it will pull out the ruined stuff. And I don't want any of the ruined stuff. So I'm going to loop the process back to here. So that will be fine. Here, we're going to set up the next hotbar with pristine phosphorus, pristine light, pristine heavy. I want pristine stingers. I don't want ruined. I want perfect faceted, pristine faceted, and finally massive. Okay. So again, I'm gonna actually pull pristine stingers out of here. So I want to set the filter to pristine stingers. And of course the smelted thing comes up. Okay, pristine stingers. Again, ET, everything except pristine stingers. So pristine stingers are done. I'm gonna take those out of my bar just because I don't wanna see them anymore. The next item, let's pull out massive eyes. Because we like massive eyes. I want a good selection of these. So I want massive eyes, everything except massive eyes. Now the massive eyes are done. Okay, so now we want to go pristine faceted. Pristine faceted, so E-E-T. Okay, pristine faceted is done. Now we do E-E-T. Perfect is done. Now we can get into E-E-T. So everything except pristine heavy. So we've got just 2 left, and because of SpiderBot, we're going to loop it back around. So that is everything except pristine heavy. Okay, so we want output this way and this way. So instead of doing an L, we're going to do a T, and that way I can do this and come back to my pristines. So pristine heavy, everything except pristine heavy. I want pristine light, everything except pristine light. Why did that not work? Pristine light, everything except pristine light. Okay, so we've just got the phosphorus glands now. So this will be there and this will be there. Okay, so the final item of the day is these phosphorescent glands. So we've got everything except all of the other things that we've filtered out. So the last pristine we have is the phosphorus gland. And then I want everything except the phosphorus gland. Which means if something gets all the way down this line, it gets to here. If it's it's a pristine gland, it'll go into here. If it's not, it will go this way, which means it is a ruined part. And I'm just not going to bother with ruined parts anymore. They have helped build up my stingers and such, but if it gets this far, I want to just essentially run through the system again, and hopefully, everything will spoil eventually. So everything should spoil and all that good stuff. I actually want to put this down one. Why don't I have any inventory space? Oh, I've got the Falcors on me. So the Falcors are going to go like this. Hook it up. Like that. So those are wrapping all the way around. And that will be a conveyor in, so I can do that. So 8 Falcors. Eventually we're going to have 8 beacons, and that should be just fine. I know I could use a downslope there, but I don't have any on me, and I really don't want to bother. He said, I do have a downslope conveyor. Amazing. What, do I have any garbage on me that I can get rid of? Got a bunch of soft resin, but I've been saving that. That's used in a couple crafting recipes, and I kind of want to save a little bit of that. So pick up some of these pristines that have dropped. Getting a nice collection of stingers again, which is good because I was really low on stingers. And I could use some power over here. I wish they would stop attacking from this direction. They've been attacking almost non-stop. Kind of want them to just win. That way I can test this system. So let's kind of test it a little bit here. So if a Falcor goes out and grabs, say, a ruined faceted eye and brings it in, okay, it's going to move it all the way, and it should hit this. It should hit this. There it is. And now it's cycling back around, and it's spoiled on the way. So when it gets back through here, it'll go down this way. So by the time it made it around, it's spoiled and then was sent to the macerator. So that is what I want to see. That is definitely what I want to see. So let's T, store power. Not sure how much power these things pull. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but so these Falcors should, yep, there they are. Whee! They'll come in, drop off their stuff. Pristine, perfect, and a pristine. So those will all get sorted into their appropriate chest. So there's the pristine faceted, there's the heavy, there's the perfect eye. So that is the sorting system. And there's the pristine phosphorescent that it picked up. So those PCBs should be done by now. And I should have the ability now to craft Falcor beacons. Okay. I do not know where that... There they are. Falcor beacon. I mean, I could move this a little closer. Kind of over here. Because they don't have too big of a range. The Falcors have a pretty big range, but the beacons do not. Oh. So I'm gonna store. It says T to store power, but I'm actually hitting E. Interestingly enough. Okay, so let's see if the Falcors can reach that. I think they should. Yep. There he goes. Unless they're flying to the closer one. No, they're definitely flying to the farther one. Good. So those will actually pick up loot dropped all over in this area. And after a while, after a few attacks, we'll get a really good sense of just how far they reach. I mean, Spiderbot is doing his thing, but it's just not enough. I need to really push some power out to that thing. I mean, it's not nearly enough, but I'm hoping to get some power over here, but oh well. Spiderbot, oh Spiderbot. So yeah, now we're getting attacks from all sides. And I don't have a Falcor system over here. Not yet. Since this is the chosen corner, I want a more elaborate system over here. And it's further away from all of those. You know, it doesn't help that they actually spawn right here. For me, I'm going to want a more elaborate system. It's further away from all those macerators, so I'm going to want to move that setup. Just so I'm not, you know, conveying everything around that I don't need to. You know, for those Falcors to work, they needed space above. They need like 128 blocks above them to be empty. So that's one of the reasons why I cleared out that mountain. The other one is so I can just see their big fat bobbing asses going towards my base. Things have way, way, way too much health. I don't even know what my threat is at right now. I bet you it's just crazy high. 14,000. I'm not even charging the OET. So these should be ready to go. And for some reason, how did I miscount that? I put 100 in each. Oh, it's still making it. Well, that would be why. Clear. Okay, let's get that research started. And I'll pick it up next episode when it completes. So, we've got the 100 of these. I need 100 of these plus the 28 middles. So 100 in there and 100 in there. And there you go. So that'll do it for this episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.